on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make. Tis no simple matter for. Here I am. Tis no simple matter. Here I am.
Take my mind off my troubles. I find myself drawn to quiet spots like this. I ought to attain.
Even I know
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Interested in my wares? Many thanks.
This quiet makes me itch.
Shall we get some rest then? I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Not sure what they expect. I'm no crook, am I?
I've more time than I know how to spend.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I'd sooner stay out.
This is no life. How could I on this alone?
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Always the same.
Some patrons can be robbed in one day. There's no living life for his patients.
My sincerest apologies. Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a patron at present. My sincerest... Lady Wilhelmina is attending to a...
I've a note for rumors of everything.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. when I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in?
You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn, but I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do, save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do you know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace? I regret to say that I am at a loss.
Those new recruits barely lift their swords. They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. Ah, but of course, Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue.
I only pray my watch finishes without it. Awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Suppose I ought to earn my
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Up at dawn, down by dusk. This may require a test. These my backs.
Regentkin Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later? I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brandt would know of him. Pray, allow me to show you the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Welcome. I'd like a quiet life.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
If anyone had noticed if I tottered up to their own affairs, I see. Nigh unending.
We have reached our destination.
Allard. Long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor and inspect his art collection. Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some... Once you've seen him depart his manor, make your way in...
Let us make... for Minister Allard's estate, and slip in once we've seen him leave. Then follow me. I'll lead the way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We have arrived.
But not without its charm. Only person I believe in is myself.
Perhaps this will serve as evidence.
Mindless labor is for
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brandt would know of him. Pray, allow me to show you the way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Precious little time.
Stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
What now?
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more, if you're so inclined, Master. I quite agree.
presence is a soothing one.
Would you mind coming over here? Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
You have my fullest confidence. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolian was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But where to find the evidence we seek? Perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us. Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter, though they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Interesting. So Allard has been leveraging his position to line his pockets, right under the Queen Regent's nose. I doubt she will be happy to learn of this. Yes, this should be more than enough to disgrace him. However, 'tis not enough for me to condone his assassination. Of course, if your intent is not to kill him, but merely denounce him, then I will gladly assist you however I can. I see. Perhaps that would be best. Enlisting the aid of Regent King Sven may shine light on aught we've overlooked. You have my fullest confidence. Mayhap. Regent King Sven's assistance would grant us some beneficial information. This is a memorandum of Allard's. According to this, afore attaining his current status, he was in the employ of a merchant. And in order to claim the merchant's property as his own, he murdered the man and his wife, staging it as an accident. 'Tis a grave affair indeed. Should this article prove genuine, I have every faith 'twould be sufficient to condemn him for all time. The deed was monstrous, and yet, considering my position, I am afraid I cannot condone the man's assassination. I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going forward, Your Majesty? Very well. I will place my faith in you, Your Majesty. However, know that should he be assassinated, I cannot offer you my aid. Now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the Myrmecolian. I will do everything in my power to assist you.
So the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him. You have my support.
Need anything?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Tad Rowley,
Oh, could use a rest.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. Here we are. We shall remain here.
Here's hoping we get no brooks tonight.
There's ought to be said peace and quiet. I get along with everyone.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
At last. It feels like an eight. What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice. Wilhelmina. But why? Why would you?
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention.
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you stooped to such... No. This is not the time. You will be able to slip out the rear entrance. Follow me, and quickly.
That was certainly well handled. I suppose I ought not to have expected any less. Pray, visit me at the Myrmecolian tomorrow evening. I'll prepare aught by way of thanks. Till then, be well.
'Tis good to be reunited.
I cannot believe it. You killed Allard. You realize this could jeopardize our plans for your ascension. I will do what I can to obscure your involvement in this matter. However, bear in mind that you may have to shoulder the burden of your own heedlessness in future.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command. A good sleep will ensure... We must rest. Good morrow, everyone.
Well met, sir. I find that it's
Let's take it easy today. My eyes are acting up. Will someone do aught about this?
Nice place, this.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
We shall await you here, Master.
I'll find myself a work.
This place always puts me at ease.
Any patron will do, so long as they're
It's
gentle.
the same. They are today, just how I like it.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams.
I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Quiet here for my liking.
We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The same.
I was hoping we get no bruise. That's how I like it.
This is an outrage!
This place is very dreary.
Always sets me to think this place. Said peace and quiet. To each their own. The world's better.
Feels eerie with no one about.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative
Place to soothe the spirit, this.
A fine spot to take my...
Person I believe in is myself.
Can't wait for the new equipment.
There's not much going on. Feels eerie.
No hurry to leave.
This is my sort of place.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
I find your company to be rather edifying.
Go on then. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. You. Always a pleasure. Look as long as you please.
Would that all my day.
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Well met, sir. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. Will someone do aught about this?
praying, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
We shall remain here.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
No sense dwelling on the past.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
This won't do.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite was a tragedy to the... I thought to myself, with the and indeed, we have our sovereign still, that I would see this king...
Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to have you.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
If there's aught I can do, by all means ask. Found someone you like, sir?
I can't solve all your problems.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Welcome, sir, as